1, 2, 3. This is the Cider Ranch Podcast. I'm Ben.
And I'm Mike.
Hey everybody, thanks again for joining us today. Just want to really appreciate you for really, adding a lot of breading to your chicken. Dipped it in ranch a couple times there. But before you did that, you dipped in a little egg, a little flour, threw that in a little oil, got it breaded real nice, a little crunch. And then you put the ranch on. Oh, delicious. So good. But we really appreciate you guys, Joe.
Anyways, yeah. Whoa, sorry guys. Sorry about that.
My oven is preheated right now.
Oh, nice. What are you sitting at? 425, 450?
Probably. I'm turning up to 600 right now.
You're on a broil?
Yeah. Anyways.
Episode
Episode 11, baby.
Episode 1-1.
It's episode 11 already.
You know what's crazy, man? We're still getting our
Feet.
wet.
Yeah, we're still getting our feet wet, and we will be getting our feet wet until the end of time.
Sorry, bud. Did you say something?
I didn't say anything, champ.
What's that?
Hey, Squirt, how are you, pal?
What's that, buddy boy?
Hey, Squirt, can you go get a beer for me from the fridge?
Yeah. What kind of beer do you want there, Pally?
Gotta be a Sleemans 2.0.
A Sleemans 2.0, eh? 80,
Sleemans, we're still waiting for that contract.
80 cals, 5
2 grams of carbs.
and then 5% alky. Aren't you on isn't that good for like keto and stuff?
Oh, it is good for keto.
Because it's low carb, right? You're trying to keep it under what,
Yeah.
like 20 grams or something? I think?
Guess me if I've been following the keto protocol for the last 2 months.
Yeah, because you're
Just
God.
ask me if I have been.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Have you been following the keto protocol for the last 2 months?
No.
But you were doing it before.
I'm eating copious amounts of food right now. I'm not following any diet protocols.
What's your favorite food?
Eggs at 3 a.m.
Okay, so
Eggs in the morning are amazing.
can I give the attendees a little context?
And the pizza crusts.
So right, so can't forget them. Ever since I've known Ben, he's either texted me or taken a photo or called me, especially when we were younger, photos of himself cooking eggs at 2 or 3 a.m. For whatever reason. Like, he wouldn't go to popcorn, he wouldn't go to chips, he wouldn't go for leftovers, he wouldn't go for like ice cream or desserts.
But you know the reason behind that?
But why? Was it always 2 eggs?
If you faced
Why though?
if you faced at Shoppers Drug Mart for 8 hours and you had a shift from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. and you came home and you didn't eat anything, eggs sounds pretty damn
But
good.
why eggs? Like, that's not the first thing I think
Protein and good cholesterol. Boom, right there.
But do you add like butter to the pan and stuff?
A little bit of butter. A little bit of butter, maybe some some Epicure herb and garlic salt.
Do you salt the pan before you do it, or do you salt the eggs?
Salt the eggs.
You know, you
salt
should
the egg in it.
you-
Salt it. Why would you salt the pan?
You want to try something a little different?
Sure.
So put butter on the pan first.
Yeah.
Let it cook a little bit so it gets a little so it's just melted right down, and then put some salt on it. Mix it around, then put the eggs on. Try that. The pepper is good on the egg.
Yeah.
But try it with the salt and the butter. It kind of, I don't know.
I'm not a big pepper fan. But
Pepper's overrated. Just gonna say it.
Pepper is overrated.
See,
Honestly, I don't think you need pepper, but I feel like it does. And here's the thing: you can have as many spices and herbs as you want on something. If you don't have salt on it, it's not gonna matter. You need a little bit of salt still.
Salt, you could almost. I would argue that you could put salt on everything, and it would taste better.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of it.
What about yogurt?
I think, yeah.
How about cereal?
Yeah, in the right context, even if you just put a little bit on, it might taste good. I've had
Salt in your chocolate milk?
I guarantee, sea salted chocolate milk. That sounds good.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
You imagine like taking like a glass and like rimming the edge of the glass with salt, and then putting like chocolate milk in it. It'd be like a chocolate milk margarita.
Oh, I'd do that.
But it'd be kind of gross.
Well, speaking of which as well, because you mentioned like eating or drinking weird things.
Margarita.
Has the surströmming arrived yet?
The fish is not here yet. It will be. It was supposed to arrive today, but it hasn't yet. So I should check that. Well, it was supposed to arrive today. I don't know.
I'm so excited to do that.
Yeah. Dude, okay, it cost me $60.
And it's just a tin, right?
It's like a regular tin of like tuna. It looks like a tuna tin, but the minute you open it a little bit, it's going to be disgusting. So I'm pumped. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be an interesting experience. So many people, we talked about it last time, but like so many people were like posting videos of it. So we're probably going to have a few of us do it on the podcast, more than just Ben and I.
I think we need one more person to do that for sure.
We'll probably have a couple people do it with us, or maybe just one more. We'll figure it out, but we're going to make it an interesting episode. We're going to devote an episode to Sir Stroming.
Absolutely. And then reach out to maybe some Swedish listeners.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably...
Maybe Swedish Fish will give us a promotion.
Swedish
Fish, Maynards and Sleemans can go at it for who they're going to give us the sponsorship.
In all honesty, though, if you had to pick between Maynards or Sleeman, which one would you rather have?
Sleemans.
Why?
Free beer.
Yeah, but
free 2.0s the rest of my life.
Free candy though too.
I go with the beers.
No,
I could go if I'm feeling really fat and bloated, I'll go for the 2.0s. If I'm feeling a bit, maybe I'm feeling pretty good on myself and I can get a couple more calories, I'm gonna go for the honey brown lager. Or maybe the cream ale.
I would do the free beer too.
Oh,
because I feel like you can get candy for cheap. Like you can get bulk candy cheap anywhere.
I'm not as much of a fan as candy. I feel like that you are.
But think about it. No, I'm not a huge candy guy. Salt, savory, chips.
I'm not a big candy guy. No. Salt, just salt.
I'm a big chip guy. That's my weakness. What about you? Okay, how about this? What is your weakness?
My weakness,
food weakness.
Okay, so Aaron and I went to IKEA the other night with my mom.
Oh, I know where this is going.
And so they actually just have like milk chocolate that are just sitting in the tills before you go.
Before you go any further.
Oh my god.
IKEA, that's a Russian conglomerate.
IKEA, I believe, is South Korean.
Oh, it's a South Korean thing?
Yeah.
So when did that get established? Like right after the Korean War, or? I
believe it was the Presbyterian Atheist War of 1855.
Oh, okay.
Where Barney was the first intergalactic space ranger to overtake Buzz Lightyear's duties in the fourth Harry Potter. I think.
Okay, yeah. Well, the fourth Harry Potter was a good one. Although
it was the best one.
If you jump from planet to planet, depending on which one you hang out with, I would agree with you. I think the Interplanetary War. Did you say 1812 or 1813?
There was one in 1864. Yeah, it was preceded by the one that was in 1485.
3 years before Canada maintained its independence and declared itself a country. Yeah. Anyways, this has been good. I like this. Hi.
Here's someone else that gained their independence.
Hold on.
You sipping some tea?
Actually, you go ahead. For whatever reason.
It's all good. Speak your mind.
Well, I don't have anything. Like, it's weird. For whatever reason, you know how I just said, hey, just one sec?
You know what you were trying to do.
I was trying to assert Dom.
You were trying to assert Dom.
And I apologize.
It's fine.
I have nothing to say at this point. I'm gonna drink my coffee.
It's all good.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say, because a nice little segue for that is, once again, you said it's establishing dominance. No, establishing their independence. Another nation that did establish their independence was Ireland. Look at this little segue.
Oh.
Britain. They fought in the Irish wars with them. What have I watched recently? That involves England?
Yeah, go on.
It's called Peaky Blinders, baby.
Peaky Blinders, you say? Peaky Blinders, huh?
Oh, it's a Peaky Blinders.
All right.
So I have been ripped at work for this, but that's because they don't understand Peaky Blinders and they don't know what it is yet. Incredible show on Netflix. I know your wife has watched it. You've kind of given it a chance.
Okay, so
but I feel like the accents for you have been, for me, they're too much. I do need the captions.
Yeah.
But the show is incredible.
So I like the show. I think the concept is really cool. I only got to episode 4. Then at the end of episode 4, I looked at my wife and said, I have no fucking idea what is going on. I don't know any of their names. I don't know what the plot of the story is. I didn't follow anything. I had to basically admit.
Just men walking through an alleyway with mud everywhere.
I had no idea. But the music's dope because it's got that electric guitar.
I love it.
And it's got a lot of violence, which is cool. And a lot of drinking. A lot of fun stuff. It seems like it 100% seems like a show I would love.
I love the plot.
But I do have to put the captions on. I do have to do that.
I love the plot of it. Cillian Murphy is like the main character in it, and like he was in
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, so he was in a lot of Christopher Nolan movies.
Oh,
he was
that
in
guy.
Inception.
Yeah.
He was in Batman, the original Batman. He played the Scarecrow. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He's so. I honestly didn't think he could like lead a show. He's incredible.
Did you know Sorry to interrupt you, but did you know that he's actually Irish?
And that's weird because in this show, his name is Thomas Shelby.
Yeah.
And I believe that. Yeah, I don't think he's
Right.
trying to portray an Irish. He's a believable British accent. It's so good. And there's so many amazing actors in that. And I gotta give my hats off to the British. They're just incredible actors. Like you can go down the list for it.
Cillian Murphy, to be fair, he's very good. And
he's got a sick name too.
Yeah. I remember him from the movie Red Eye. And it's funny.
Right.
It's
he
funny
was the creep in that movie.
Because I'm just looking it up on Wikipedia, and that was I believe that was Rachel McAdams.
Yep.
And he was the creepy guy in it. And I just remember his acting being really good. And now I'm looking him up.
Another one of those underrated actors that just never gets his due. But
he was also in another movie you love. Like one of your favorite movies of all time.
Love?
You love this movie. You absolutely love this
Inception.
movie.
He's in Inception.
He's in Inception.
Yeah. It's incredible.
But I don't know what did he play? Was he a bad guy?
He played.
He always seems to play a bad guy. He's got that kind of look.
He's got that look. He's kind of like got these like icy blue piercing eyes. He played the guy in Inception, where he was like the son of the person who they were trying to go into for his brain.
Oh, really?
Remember? He was the son of that guy.
I'm just looking it up.
And DiCaprio and Tom Hardy had to basically mumble. I will admit, I think Mumbles Hardy is fucking hilarious. But in that movie, he plays the son of the guy that they're implanting like the dream into.
Yeah.
I just think he's incredible.
He's a good actor, man.
He's so good. And apparently in season 2 of Peaky Blinders, Tom Hardy's going to be in the baby. So I'm excited for that.
Wait, hold on. Right. Is he in season 2?
Apparently it comes out in season 2.
Let me just check.
Yeah, he's I'm super sad. There's another show that he's in as well where I think he plays like a trapper or something like that. Like back in like the Civil War era or something like that. But
yeah.
Yeah, you said that you've seen another movie recently too that I saw, right?
Wait, hold on. Oh no, you're right. He is in season 2. Sorry.
Google time with Mike.
Sorry, I was just
Google
looking.
time.
I just wanted to know what
Yay.
season. I just wanted to know what season Tom Hardy was in Peaky Blinders. Sorry,
Peaky Blinders.
I apologize. What were you asking?
Well, you said
Just like rip you. Like, what were you asking, buddy?
yeah, no problem, champ. You said that you saw Knives Out.
I did.
I loved it.
I watched it last night. It was
What'd you think about
it was amazing.
Yeah.
I love the way they did it. I thought the pacing. I don't want to give away too much in case people, because it just came out on Amazon Prime like 4 days ago.
Right.
It just came out.
Yeah.
So we watched it last night, and the pacing was excellent. It left you in suspense. I
didn't predict any of it. I predicted some of it, but like the big reveal, I didn't predict that.
So the big reveal, I kind of predicted. At one point,
You're better than me. You predicted it.
I did.
Good job, buddy.
You can ask the wife.
Asserting Dom.
Okay, assert Dom. Great. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah,
His voice is louder.
yeah, this is fun. I like this. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, back to what you were saying.
Wait, you don't like that? What I'm doing?
No.
Asserting Dom again, buddy?
Big reveal.
Here we go. Big reveal time. So in Knives Out, before the reveal happened, and this is like the ending of the movie, basically the movie's about this old guy who dies, and Daniel Craig is the private investigator that comes on the scene. Inspector Benoit Blanc, and he comes on and he is basically assisting the police with the investigation.
He's the
running.
prototypical inspector that the police hire because they need the job done. I thought that was a bit cliche, but it was good. Did you buy his accent? I thought it was a bit forced.
It was forced, but it was good.
Like, what was it supposed to be? Chicago?
But Daniel Craig to me is just...
Oh, he's amazing.
I think in a weird way he's kind of elevated because of James Bond. Because of the fact that he did James Bond, he's just elevated for me. He's just a different level.
He was in and I always harp back to this, but he was in a few like British crime dramas before James Bond, which I thought he kind of submitted himself, but Casino Royale for me is a masterpiece.
So good.
I'm sorry. One of the best villains too, Le Chiffre, is just incredible. The eye comment when he said when Bond says something about, he goes, Le Chiffre says, "Are you okay, Mr. Bond?" And then he goes, I wouldn't say that I'm bad until I stop weeping blood. And I'm like, oh,
just it's nuts.
It nailed it. Oh.
Okay, so there was Casino Royale, and then what was the second one?
Quantum of Solace.
That one was that the second one?
Quantum of Solace was shit.
I never saw it.
It was so bad.
But then the next one was awesome. It was amazing. It was Skyfall.
That one was really good.
He's only done 4, right?
They did Skyfall.
And
that was one with Javier Bardem, right?
Yes.
And then the one that they did another one after that, which is one of my favorite actors, Christoph Waltz. But that movie was stupid.
No, I like that one.
Spectre
was fun. It was a fun one. I feel like every other James Bond movie, with Daniel Craig at least, is a phenomenal movie, and every other one is just like a fun filler. Like,
I agree. I feel like, in my opinion, if you're gonna watch Quantum of Solace, the second one, you should just watch Casino Royale and then immediately watch Quantum of Solace, because they follow each other.
Yeah.
They should not have been separated in the timeline, because Quantum of Solace by itself I thought was terrible.
Is it a bad movie?
The bad guy is the bad guy is like an environmentalist that's trying to
want to
own water under Bolivia. It's so stupid. He's not like a physical threat. He's not really he's more like he's a political activist. And sorry, that to me doesn't scream villain.
But why do they have to why is James Bond trying to get at him then? Like, what's he trying to do? Like, take over the world?
I think if you haven't seen Quantum of Solace yet, whatever. I'll spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it. It basically,
bro, don't. It just came out. It came out in 2008.
It's 2008. Dominic Green is the villain, and they somehow figure that he's plotting this like global terrorism thing, but by doing it, he's doing it while purchasing large deposits of like underwater areas. Because everyone thinks he's trying to get oil, so they let him do it. But really, he's just trying to control like the water source of all these areas, and it's so stupid.
Yeah,
there is one cool scene in the movie where he basically, at the end of the movie, he drives them out into the middle of the desert, and he's like, "What, are you just gonna leave me here?" And then Bond takes he's got a castor oil in the back of his trunk, and he gives it to him, and he says, "I bet you don't last 5 hours without drinking this." And then they find like his dead body, and M goes like, "Do you know anything about Dominic Green having a belly full of oil?" And he goes, "No." And it's just that was good. The dialogue in the Bond movies has always been good, but I thought the movie itself was poor.
Yeah. The new one that's coming out though, it's called No Time to Die.
Yeah.
And it's coming out this year. It comes out November 20th. It looks sick. I'm so excited. It kind of reminds me of like the old Pierce Brosnan ones, or the old.
He's getting a bit. He's jagged in the tooth, isn't he?
Craig?
Yeah, like
he's 52.
In Casino Royale, I thought he fit the role. I mean, but
he's getting older though. But he's aging well. Like he's
a silver fox.
But look at Tom Cruise. Like if you want to get into like action heroes. Tom Cruise.
I think Tom Cruise is overrated.
Isn't he like almost 60? He's 57.
I'll be honest. I don't think that he's a good actor. I think he's overrated.
You think Tom Cruise is overrated?
I don't think.
What about the new Top Gun movie coming out?
Ugh.
You don't want to see it?
I'm tired of Hollywood. I'm tired of Hollywood reinventing the wheel with the same movies. We don't have any original ideas, so let's just recycle movies that were good 20 years ago. It's stupid.
But okay, fair. But people are gonna love it. Like people are gonna watch this. Not all of it's going to be like original content, right?
I don't know.
I feel like the Top Gun Maverick is going to be amazing, but it's also going to have a lot of like the old stuff in it. It's going to have Danger Zone in it. Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah, that. If they have the same guitar riffs, I mean, maybe I'll listen to it. But
they will.
Le Chiffre.
It'll be good.
So Mads Mikkelsen, the guy that played Le Chiffre in Casino Royale.
Yep.
He's also in Hannibal. So you said you watched the Hannibal series on Netflix, right?
Hannibal is
I thought Hannibal was fantastic. Mads Mikkelsen is one of the most underrated actors of his time. He's so good.
Yeah.
And in Hannibal, he's like the perfect mix of obviously psychopathic, but like the gentleman.
Yep.
Like when I see him making, like when he's making all the dinners, it's so creepy because he's so perfectionist, yet his mind is fucked.
It's just the way his face looks. Like they could pick any other actor and it wouldn't work as well. Because for whatever reason, his face is just so devoid of emotion.
Such a good way to put it. He is so good.
And just when he does his thing, he does it so well. But sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna move on if you had to say something else.
I was gonna say, so Mads Mikkelsen is amazing, but he can also play like a good role too. He was in Rogue One. He played
He was in Rogue One, right?
Mads Mikkelsen. He played
the dad of the
dad of Felicity.
Whatever.
He had a
Jyn Erso. That's her name.
Jyn.
I don't know why I
Erso,
remember that.
And his name was Jyn Erso dad. Galen Walton Erso. Galen Erso.
Yeah.
He played an excellent role in that. Even though he wasn't on screen for very long.
Well, that's how you know the mark of an actor. They don't have to be on screen long, and you just know that their acting is quality.
Yeah.
He's guys as well. Go onto Netflix, watch a movie called Polar. It's incredible. If he plays like an agent that like the typical agent. I'm doing one more mission and then I'm out for good kind of thing. That trope, but it's really good, and he carries the movie on his own.
Does he?
It's so good.
It's good, eh?
It's so good.
He's with Vanessa Hudgens in that one, right?
Yeah, she's actually. I actually thought I was kind of like, oh, Disney star, like weird pop dumb singer. I'll admit she's actually got some acting chops. She's pretty good.
So, do you recommend it?
Oh, 100%.
And it's a movie or a series?
No, it's a Netflix film. It's like a made for Netflix film, but it's quality.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. It looks unreal. He's got like an eye patch in it and stuff.
He's so sick in it.
So he used to be like a hitman or something?
Yeah, he's like a hitman that's doing his last hit or whatever, and the company's gonna release him after that, and then like they're all kind of after him.
It looks unreal, man. It looks up my alley. Cool, I'll check that out.
Speaking of like heroes,
yeah,
what do you think about like Robert Pattinson being Batman?
It's okay. Okay.
Like, is he gonna turn to a fucking vampire halfway through the show?
I don't know.
Cedric Diggory here to be the next action here. No, I'm good. Like, really?
It's funny because during the quarantine, he came out and was like, "Yeah, I'm not really doing any like at-home workouts or anything. I'm not doing anything for Batman."
Is he shredded now?
I don't know. Apparently, he's working out a lot, and like,
yeah, I think you have to be for Batman.
I think you have to be a little bigger than the average person to play Batman. I would think. Yeah. Or just,
which is odd because I think Robert Pattinson. I just think Twilight. And I think Harry Potter.
But he's got that jawline for it. So
if you love your jawline.
Well, think about it. I don't love him, but think about it. You got the Batman mask, and then you just have the bottom half exposed.
Chiseled jawline.
Do you want like big dude? You want big boy coming in? Oh, hey, well, I can't hear because all my jowls are moving. Do you want an English bulldog, or do you want a defined Great Dane? I want the Great Dane.
Oh, I love.
Do you want bulldog boy under the mask?
Bulldog boy. I agree. I think that he will be good. I think I've seen him in a couple movies. I'll be honest, like
he's gonna be good
after those kind of shitty ones.
Yeah,
he's pretty decent.
Okay, so I watched a movie with him in it, and it was him and I can't think of his name right now. He was in the original Spider-Man, and he was the
James Franco.
He was the bad guy. He was the Green Goblin.
Oh,
what's his name?
Willem Dafoe.
So Willem Dafoe and
Robert Pattinson.
Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson are in a movie called The Lighthouse.
Oh, I wanted to see that.
It's insane.
Is it good?
It's so good. It was filmed in black and white. I think it came out last year, 2019. I think it was last year.
Did they go on like? Is it like kind of like a Moby Dick kind of theme?
It's weird. It's got a lot of. What's that? Oh, I can't think of anything today.
It's like a noir kind of feel.
H.P. Lovecraft. You know his stuff?
Yeah,
like they do like stuff. Cthulhu and stuff. It's got a lot of
Rise of Cthulhu.
Right. It's got a lot of like that type of horror to it and a lot of mythological stuff to it. But it's about two guys. It's filmed in black and white, and they go on this lighthouse and they basically take over from two other guys. And what their role is just to maintain this lighthouse for 2 weeks until the next set of people come. So they have to live there for 2 weeks on their own. And the movie's about their relationship.
Do they know each other before?
No, they've never met each other. So the whole movie is based on their relationship and how they interact on this small island and how they basically just maintain this lighthouse and how they live together and stuff.
Willem Dafoe has a different accent in this movie, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's kind of. It's like a sea shanty. Yeah, he does a sea shanty accent.
Like, I SpongeBob. Like a Mr. Krabs kind of thing.
It's like you said, it's got that Moby Dick-esque type idea.
I love piratey stuff. I know it's not like about pirates, but like
no, it's
again,
not.
pirate kind of stuff, and like like that old kind of drama. I love that stuff. I eat that stuff up.
It's good, and it's a. I think it's a movie you'd really like because you love acting. Like I know you, and you can watch movies all day and be like, okay, that was good, good. But you value acting.
I value the performance. 'Cause even if the movie's like bad, if I notice an acting performance, I'm so nerdy. I will note the performance by the actor and be like, okay, I'm watching for that guy.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's like a rising star, like Ben's rising actor star. Like,
so obviously, we know who your favorite actors are. But if you had to pick one actor right now that you would say, hey, check this guy out or check this girl out, which person would you say would be the best actor right now?
So oddly enough, the person that came to mind right away, and he's kind of already starting to make himself known, is Miles Teller. Do you remember him?
Miles Teller. Is he a younger guy?
He was a bit younger. So Miles Teller was in one of my all-time favorite music movies, but it's in my top 20.
It's the drum guy.
Yeah,
I love that movie. It's called
Whiplash.
It was so good.
I have seen Whiplash probably 8 times.
Really?
And J.J. Abrams is the J.J. Abrams is the actor?
J.J. Abrams is a director.
What the heck is his name?
Are you talking
J.J.
about
something?
You talking about
the bald-headed guy that plays
He was in Spider-Man 2. He played the guy.
J.K. Simmons, I think the guy's name is.
It's called.
It's not
Whiplash,
J.
right?
Jonah Jameson because that's the Spider-Man Daily Bugle dude, right?
What's his name? Okay, so let me just look it up here. So Whiplash is from 2014, written and directed by Damien Chazelle. Depicts the relationship between an ambitious jazz drummer, Miles Teller, and an abusive band leader, J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're banging.
I think J.K. Simmons won an award for that one, but guys, Miles Teller,
good.
I just feel like he's got kind of he portrays and for me, emotion in movies is massive. So I think that DiCaprio has it. I mean, you're gonna turn me, but I feel like Hardy has it in spades. Who I also love right now.
Wait, who did you say has it in spades?
Tom Hardy, baby.
Okay, so
but not just Tom Hardy. So DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, other people
Can I set the record straight?
Sure.
I don't hate Tom Hardy. I don't think he's garbage. I just don't think he's a great actor.
Okay.
I feel like some actors have elevated to great and superstardom. Obviously, yes, he's reached superstardom, but I don't think he's a phenomenal actor. I don't think he can definitely hold a movie on his own. He could be the star of a movie, but he's not like some of these other guys out there.
But you do admit that Bronson have you seen Bronson yet all the way through?
I've only seen a little bit of Bronson. I haven't seen the whole thing.
He's basically playing a psychopathic inmate. Anyways, from back to Miles Teller, I just think that he encompasses the emotional part of the acting.
Yeah.
The physicality of it. He's incredible in that movie. And then he was in some other ones. He was in the Fantastic Four remakes, which I did not like.
I've never seen them.
He was in another one with Jonah Hill where they're drug runners. I think they're called Desert Dogs or something like that. But he's really good. Yeah. So, anyways, you said that you also watched. You said you watched the MJ documentary on Netflix, right?
The Michael Jordan one.
Yeah, because I did. I have not seen it.
I have. The Last Dance. It's really good.
What did you think about it?
It was amazing. It just kind of showed the Chicago Bulls and how they eventually built up to the 1998 NBA Finals and how they split up at the end of it and why they split up and what caused all the friction. But at the same time, it showed how Michael Jordan from 1985 when he was a rookie from all the way until 98, the last time he played for the Bulls. Then he retired again, obviously played for the Wizards after that. But they were talking about just in general about his life and stuff. It was really
tell me, because one thing that when you said it, providing with context, you said, because this is sick. So you said, and this is what kind of separates him from the best, I guess. I don't know a lot about Michael Jordan, but you said that there was something that he did where he would basically talk to his opponents or something like that, you were saying? And you know better. He would chat with his opponents before games, and depending on how they would react to him, he would do something in his head. So what was that?
So basically what he would do is he would find fuel to amplify his game.
So how? If they reacted to him a certain way?
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. So I don't have the exact quote on me, but he would just be let's say during a playoff game or something, or during the season, early on in the season, October, November, he'll be playing against a team. Let's say he knows somebody on the other team. Like maybe he played golf with them in the summer, and he walked by them in the hall, and he was like, he was hoping they'd say hi, or he'd say hi to them.
Yeah,
and they wouldn't say hi back, and then he'd be like, Michael Jordan would be like,
ghosted him.
They'd ghost him, and Michael Jordan would be like, okay, I see how it is. Like fuck you. I'm gonna use this as fuel, even
if like it wasn't like intentional. Yeah, just do it,
and that would be in his mind. So he would use that as a way to get back at that person the next time they played.
Okay.
And he would use that, like that tiny little thing that person, quote unquote, did to him to beat him in the next game. And he would always do it. Every time he saw it, at least in the documentary.
So just like it's in his mind.
It was in his mind.
All he's doing is thinking about it.
And he used that as a way to assert dom against the person.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
I think this would be like a really cool topic for future episodes, but just like we already know that the people that enter the four major like leagues, like, you know, hockey, basketball, football, and the hell's the other one? Soccer. No,
MLS,
hockey, basketball, football, and baseball. We already know like all those guys are amazing athletes, but what separates them like from being like elite, I feel like are things like this.
It's like it's your mentality.
Because and it's like it's so much like mental, and the fact that he did that and he made an actual choice to do that, which gave him more fuel. I mean, he's already amazing. I don't know all about Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson, like dunk on you, like Michael Jordan. But like that would make me want to watch it himself.
Yeah.
That would make me want to watch it. I don't know. I feel like this is maybe good. This will be to maybe end this one, and I feel like if we touched upon some like social topics in the next episode, because I feel like we're moving into that area.
I have a little Bill Burr, Chris D'Elia pent up frustration with a lot of social things to talk about in the next episode. I feel like I got to break it out there because there's like a couple things that really irritate me out there. So I'm excited to talk about that in the next episode. But yeah, Benny, this has been fun, man.
I love it.
So right now we're recording at my place, and next, I guess probably the next time will be at your place again.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool
having done man cave.
It's just nice having two places now.
I know.
But why don't we just quickly talk about recording, like recording video and stuff, because that might be something to do down the line with YouTube and stuff. Right?
I feel like we've had a couple people approach us and say like, you know, they would want to see like our faces when we're like getting into it, and they want to see our facial reactions, or like, can people say like, oh, like, well, you got YouTube, but have you like uploaded any video yet? And we're like, well, not yet. So, you know, we have access to camera. Like, I don't know what the video recording would look like, but at least something to put us out there is kind of cool.
But another thing too, like from what I've seen, people record. We could do this remotely too. People record just with their webcam. Like, let's say we can't meet in person, we can record on the webcam.
Yeah.
And talk like that. Each have our own microphone, and then put that side by side, make that a video, and upload that. Yeah. That'd be cool too. Because I think people are right. They do want to see our reactions. And I think that would make it more fun too. Because that would create more original content. Then we're putting it out there. We're already creating our podcast, but if we can create this and have like images out there and put that on our podcast and like our Instagram, Twitter and stuff, that makes it more original. And then we can actually, I think we're going to be able to associate more with you pizza crusts and chicken tendies.
Again, we don't differentiate. We don't discriminate between the two. And I mean, we're just going to continue to get our feet wet, and maybe by the end of this our entire foot will be in the water.
Yeah. The only thing I will discriminate against though is light ranch.
Light anything. Like if you're going to have it, like, oh, I got light ranch, light beer, drink a beer.
Look, I'm just going to half the calories and make it less fat. Oh, it just tastes shitty now. It doesn't taste as good.
Oh, look, watered down something that's already amazing. That's just dumb.
Why not make it the best you can? Enjoy it, because you're eating it. Why are you eating a crappy watered down version of it? Just enjoy it. If you're going to eat it, just eat it. You know, it's like when you go to McDonald's, oh, I'll get a salad. What are you, an idiot? Just get the fucking burger.
Apparently, like some of like the the actual the dressings are like worse than the burgers. Like I'm eating well. No, you're not. You have more calories in it.
I got a salad. I'm losing weight, but I'm trying to lose weight, but for some reason I'm gaining it back. Yeah, because there's 200,000 grams of fat in that dressing you're eating.
Put the fork down.
And the croutons are 100 grams of carbs. Oh, and by the way, that salad's 1,000 calories. Oh, but if you got 3 cheeseburgers, that's under 1,000. That must be hard. I don't want the burgers. I got to get the salad. I'm watching my figure. No, you're an idiot. You simp.
And here's the one thing as well. What we will never have are thigh gaps.
I actually have a little bit of a thigh
No,
gap.
you don't.
Yeah, because I don't hold my weight down there.
Oh, I do. Anyways, we're getting into that social. We're getting into that kind of social norm thing and things that piss us off.
So this is how the episode ends. Just I do, like as in I have a thigh gap. I do. That's how this is gonna end.
I don't know why the idea of a thigh gap came in. I just know that I just have so much
No, it's because you
weight and muscle down there that I'll never have a thigh
It's
gap.
because you want a thigh gap.
I do want.
Why do you want a thigh gap?
I don't know. I want the pear shaped body.
Why?
I don't know. Just bullshitting now.
What? No. Why?
A thigh gap would just put me like, I don't know. I'd basically be Olympus.
Olympus? You'd be Olympus with a thigh gap.
I'm so sorry.
So do you want to be Olympus? Is what you're saying?
I'm not Olympus.
But
but I am starting to go work out again. So I'm excited to do that.
Because you're a legend. I'm gonna try. I'm doing the same thing now that gyms are slowly opening up.
Oh, you're copying me, huh?
Well, I just want to get back to. I just want to get out there and start exercising again.
I know.
We have the ability to do it, but the gym is such an important part of everyday life and like making that a routine that without it, it feels so weird. It's uncomfortable. It sucks, man. Not having that ability to go out there and lift weights. And sometimes you just get pissed off and you just want to go hit something. So what do? You don't do anything. So now it's nice to actually go in and lift some weights, hit a punching bag, go for a run. Now you can actually go on a treadmill now. But you can still run outside. But at the same time, you still want to lift weights. You still want to hit the gym, right? Yeah. It makes it more of a stress reliever to be doing that, especially when you're dealing with like thigh gaps and Tom Hardy mumbling all the time. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to jump in and do something different.
Yeah, Beatles are so good. Yeah, such a good band. Anyways, let's wrap this one up. Let's get into social norms, baby, next. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Thank you to all our pizza crust and chicken tendies again. Where can they follow us? At Instagram at _.
No, it's
Soar _ podcast.
Soar _ podcast on Instagram.
Yep. We're on YouTube.
Please follow us on YouTube. Please subscribe. We're trying to get our subscriber count to at least get close to our Instagram right now. So we're about 75 followers on our IG. And we really want to get 50 at least on YouTube. And we just want to slowly start building that. We think that's going to be important long term.
Totally.
Also follow us on Twitter at Side of Ranch Pod. And interact with us.
Yeah. Send us a message here on Anchor, guys.
Yeah, we want to start like playing voice messages more. Yep. And we'll go from there.
Perfect. All right. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay, see you guys.
Bye.